Today we are continuing what I started a while back. I don't know, somehow I took a brief break in between, so I haven't been recording these videos. What this is essentially, I am exploring Legends of Runeterra, which is a card game based off League of Legends. It's art style, cards, voice lines, it's all a whole separate thing. It's stunning visually, very interesting. Also a lot of information useful when it comes to videos, even Arcane videos. I have explored all the cards related to Piltover and Zone so far, so there are videos on my channel. What I want to do today is I want to start exploring Noxus. Turns out that the first batch of cards was a bit big, so we sort of divided it into 3 separate videos, and in this one we'll be exploring cards connected to Annie. Now, if you remember Annie, she's a champion. She's this evil fire controlling girl with a teddy bear, but I think it's actually wrong to claim that she's evil. If you have seen the trailer about her, it's one of the best ones there is. Beautiful art and the touching story, how she lost her mom, how her father met a new woman, and she had an adopted sister, sort of half sister. She died by the river because like Annie sort of couldn't save her, then the mother blamed her. Oh, interesting and messed up story when it comes to her entire backup. Very touching. We'll be focusing just on that today, so we'll be exploring 6 cards. My friend Ingo has always prepared this information source for me, so I'll be peeking at that while checking the cards. Let's dive right into Noxus, and I think this is the right time to do so, just months before Arcane Season 2 releases, because, well, it's more than certain that Noxus will come up in Arcane Season 2 in one way or another, given that Lady Madada is becoming a big thing there. Part number 1, Ravenbloom Conservatory. By now, word has no doubt reached you out of Rose Guard Academy's dismal failure. I expect you will learn from your sister school's failings. I expect you will manage your facility in a manner that benefits the Empire. I scorched letter found in the Conservatory's rubble. What the hell is going on? First of all, I have to say that's a smashing grand building. Of course, Noxus had to build a school that's as major and looks like a fortress and not actually a school. It is hard to believe, but Noxus actually has their own very Noxian version of Hogwarts, a school for magic gifted children. But this is really where the similarities end. Education is only focused on how Noxus could benefit of them, and therefore they experiment on these children. Annie and Tabas, what? Oh, she's there! How did I not see her? Are featured in the artwork of the Ravenbloom Conservatory. Manasaur student, headmistress Telsey, Spellslinger, and Finn Redrick are featured in the artwork of Didrik. Finn Redrick is the first scout of the Ravenbloom Conservatory and the one who offered Emmeline a home there. Wasn't Emmeline that mother? When it comes to Annie, she was, right? He was also one of the scouts who searched for her when she fled from the conservatory. Years later, Finn found her daughter Annie in the northern Iron Spike Mountains and brought her to the conservatory to be in care of the headmistress Telsey. He witnessed the school being burned down by Annie, and she burned it down? Oh my! Nira was saying she's not evil. Emmeline Hastert, the biological mother of Annie, mysteriously vanished in 1989. She was the previous host of Tibolg, a demon once controlled by Mordekaiser himself. Mordekaiser? While tending to her daughter's fever, Hastert Emmeline went missing while fetching icy water, leaving her disappearance shrouded in mystery. Yeah, what the hell happened there? Because I don't know, when I was reading Annie's bio again, it was just like, yeah, the mother went to get some water and then, gone, and that the husband almost immediately found himself a new wife. I think we have some artwork here to check out. We have, right, a Noxus concept. Oh, that's actually nice. By day, it for sure looks better than by night and burned down. Oh, that's so grand. It almost looks like Piltover, I love that. I mean, I know that this is not exactly the best place to be in, but the graphic is amazing as always. The art style is beautiful. Oh, I like it a lot. It does look like Hogwarts a bit. Too bad they're evil. Damn. Card number 2. Headmistress Telsey. So she's the one that was sort of in charge of Emmeline, right? Headmistress Telsey's class on personal discipline is rife with arduous assignments, wrist slapping, and detention slips. It has always been mandatory for students at the Ravenbloom Conservatory, otherwise nobody would enroll. So internally she's called Anger Management Specialist. Annie Spellsinger and Tybus are featured in her artwork. They are? Where? Tozy is the headmistress of the Ravenbloom Conservatory. She chose Ameline to be the host for the demon Tyborg, who was once one of Mordecai's beasts. Oh, this drove Ameline to flee from the conservatory. Years later, Finn Redrick would find Ameline's daughter Annie and bring her to Ravenbloom to be under Tozy's care. She witnessed the school being burned down by Annie. So many witnesses to that event. There's also some alternative concepts for her. Oh, that's pretty cool. She looks way more wholesome in that one. Almost like a Disney princess or queen. Card number 3, Manisoul student. Okay, I'm digging her vibes. I love the way she looks. What the hell? She looks so interesting. She looks like she belongs in Ionia, not in Noxus. First time I met Danny must have been a couple of years ago. Lovely lad, lovely family too. Wait, I'm sorry, is that a man? I'm sorry, that's my bad really. A lovely family too. Then on my last trip, I stopped by his village and found poor Danny sat in the square alone. Said he was waiting for his family to come home. Poor lad must have sat there for months. Oh no. Didn't have the heart to tell him what I'd seen down the way. Oh, so his parents are dead. That's sad. Wait, so we have some voice lines. How cool.
Everyone here is so cool.
Oh.
Whoa, I can see the magic. There's magic, and then there's me.
Wholesome. His name is Danny. He is an Uvicat, no Nikos species. Oh, that's why he looks so wholesome. Spellslinger can be seen in this card's full artwork. Danny is a student of Ravenbloom Conservatory and a classmate of Annie. He's Annie's classmate. Ah, look at that, such a plot twist. He is an Uvicat with the ability to conjure flames of mana. According to Finn, Danny used to have a family but ended up separated from them, where he waited in the square for months for them to come back. He's excitable and passionate about learning new skills.
Annie, who's your second best friend?
Wait, who's the first? Does he mean Tybus?
Maybe you, Danny.
Oh, she sounds so adorable. Almost like she's not, murderous.
Whoa, I've never seen a doll with an aura.
His name is Tibbers, and he's not just a doll.
Oh, Tiberius. Okay, I've been pronouncing that wrong. Per usual. Oh. Card number 4, Spellslinger. Student, Sidel Kithera, teacher J. Willow. Report, I am a spider bit on left forearm. Sidel claims a misunderstanding, but his smoke belies his innocence. He is ordered to 2 weeks additional chores, refractory. Oh my god, is he... That's the previous student, right? So he sort of captured him in spider's web? We have some voice lines to start with.
Go on, Fang, just like I taught you.
Fang?
The bite doesn't hurt, but the venom sure does. A little puncture and a lot of pain.
Sidel Kithera is a student of Ravenbloom and a classmate of Annie, Danny, and Phi. He's a distant relative of Ois and a member of House Kithera. He's a troublemaker who enjoys playing pranks on other students using his pet spider and companion Fang. Sure looks that way. Sure looks that way. Wait, we have some more stuff.
I hate this place.
He sounds like Echo a bit, to be honest.
Schools suck. Hey, Donnie, tell me about Mage Sight again.
So, are there these extra colors all around us?
You want to see some cool tricks, Faye?
Sure, just keep the little biter off me.
Some more out style. Fang's turn. Stiffened sinews. Part number 5, the Prefect. Look at that, that's insane. Annie and Tiberius. Oh, we saw that when it comes to that school concept art. I think they're supposed to fight on that, right? Many of the children are of an age where their natural inclinations lead them to rebel against formal direction. Fortunate then that the eldest of them is both favored by the rest and malleable to our cause. If the students choose to ignore our lessons, then we will teach through her. Headmistress Tausi. That's rough. Wait, we have some voice lines to start with.
What good's power if you're not gonna use it? I'm done being scared. It's their turn.
Damn, girl.
We're gonna make them afraid of us.
Such a Noxus way. Bai is a student of Ravenbloom and a classmate of Annie, Danny and Seidel. She is known using her magical powers to levitate the pillows in the school's training arena. She has a tough attitude and acts a role model for the other students, which Tomasz is noted to have intentions of taking advantage of. That's some pretty cool concept art. It always looks way more wholesome on that concept art than in reality. We have some voice lines.
I don't like your aura.
Alright.
Then stay out of my way. Hey, Annie. Think Tibbers wants to come play? Tibbers, do you want to come play? Tibbers says yes.
That was so scary. Imagine hearing that at night. Tibbers, do you want to come play? And naturally, the cherry on top of this video, so our final card, Annie. Over a decade ago, Ameline herself fled the Ravenbloom Conservatory with an invaluable and incandescent asset in her control. Ravenbloom's scouts searched for her in every corner of the Empire, but none of the rumors they heard led them to Ameline. And so, years later, when news arrived of a lost girl burning with rage in the northern Iron Spike Mountains, Finn reluctantly gathered his things and left to investigate. He expected to find nothing. How wrong he was. Oh, so well written. Oh. So he found her and he brought her into the school. I actually had no idea about any of that. Some voice lines to start with.
Come out, wherever you are.
Oh, she's quite musical. She could do a creepy and slightly awkward Seraphine and Annie duo song, you know? Maybe.
Come on, Tibbers. It's playtime.
If Seraphine ever tours in Noxus.
Let's go make some friends, Tibbers.
Dangerous yet disarmingly precautious, Annie is a child mage with immense pyromantic power. Even in the shadows of the mountains north of Noxus, she is a magical outlier. Her natural affinity for fire manifested early in life through unpredictable emotional outbursts, though she eventually learned to control these playful tricks. Her favorite includes the summoning of her beloved teddy bear Tibbers as a fury protector. Lost in the perpetual innocence of childhood, Annie wanders the dark forest, always looking for someone to play with.
Hi, are you new too? I'm Annie. You're something special, aren't you, Annie?
Damn.
It's Mr. Kythero! Kai...
It's Kythera, Annie. Hey, Tibbers. Hey, Annie. Want to skip class?
We could skip class, or we could burn the school down.
Okay.
And then I went whoosh, whoosh, and they died it.
Jin, what the hell is he doing there?
Both your parents with the toy they made you.
Why is he laughing? What's up with that?
You're quite the little fire starter, aren't you? Shouldn't you be in school, little girl?
I burned school down. Now I want to burn you.
Damn, that artwork. She's actually freaking me out. There's some other cards here, so that one. I found her, she's Ameline's, no doubt. Same eyes, same giggle. I'll bring her back within the fortnight. Having spoken to the girl, I asked you to be kind to her. I believe there's good in there, along with the dark. Damn! So that's what I was saying, sort of. Like, she was made that way. She could have been different, I think. We have Annie's disintegrate. Headmistress Tomasz spoke at length about the Noxian tenets, leaving the children before her increasingly bored and restless. But while most students largely contained their outbursts, Annie acted. First with smoke, then with fire. Shield, do you want to play too? Damn, Tibbers! You're one big scary bear. The demon Tibok had infested the minds of countless victims over the centuries. Slowly and inexorably, he would lead them to the fire and watch his flames feast on scorched flesh. But in young Annie, Tibok found a will completely indomitable and a talent for magic that rivaled even his own. Also, they're like a match made in heaven. That's pretty much it cards wise. We explored a tiny bit of Noxus, but I'm sure there's so many interesting cards ahead. Like I mentioned before, you can check out Piltover and Zone. So much interesting stuff there, especially given how we are getting closer to Arcane. I have been exploring many champions that do appear in Arcane, so there's been a lot of fun. And this one has been interesting too. I really like Annie, and her trailers were one of the best ones that I have reacted to here on my channel. So you can find all of it in the playlist. I really appreciate you watching these videos. It was you actually that decided that I should go for Noxus next, so that's what I was doing. That's why I wanted to go for Noxus, because that was your choice in the poll. I think that was the right one to go for sure, given how we are almost there with Arcane. Thank you so much for watching. As always, major shout out to all my patrons, and I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.